good YouTube? Warstew here with another video on Legends of Tomorrow Season 2 Episode 1 debut episode, Out of Time. Such a fun, light-minded kind of show. So let's get into the breakdown. Will include spoilers, but you already know this because it's a breakdown. So Nate Haywood starts on this episode. He's a new guy on the show this season, or one of them. He will become a Citizen Steel in a future episode. So he skips past Oliver Queen security, tries to talk to the mayor because he's like, how can an ordinary guy get a meeting with the mayor? He says he needs to talk to them because he thinks the Legends are in trouble, which is understandable. So Oliver gives him the time of day. He says he's been tracking them down and there's anomalies in the timeline as some historical pictures look so much like the Legends. And he also tells them that he's the Green Arrow, and it kind of annoys him. He says it's not hard to work out. He's like, the Green Arrow appeared 1 week after you came back. So they need to track down the Wave Rider, they need to find it, and when they find the Wave Rider, Heatwave is the only person on board, so they wake him up, and it's quite cool how they explain it. You get to see the present day and then the past, and it flicks back and forth. So we see some historical sites like France, England, New York, and a few other places. So Rex Tyler, aka Owlman, told them not to go to 1942 under any circumstances. So they go to 1942 due to a time quake, an anomaly. Something happens there that shouldn't have happened. So the bomb goes off in New York 3 years earlier, which they go there to try to stop it. So it turns out that Damien Darhk is behind everything. So obviously this is a set in a previous time. So obviously Oliver killed him in the Arrow, but this is set at a previous time. So we see a player version of Albert Einstein, pretty much one of the most famous people in the world. Quite funny that they kidnap him, and his reaction to him finding out that they're time travelers is quite epic. I mean, they kidnap him thinking he's the person that creates the atomic bomb, but it turns out it's his ex-wife who's the person that helps Damien Darhk, etc. Obviously, they threatened her life if she didn't help him. And we get some pretty cool fight scenes between Sarah Lance and Damien Darhk. Epic kind of fight. It won't be the last one within the season. She says, I've been waiting 6 months to fight you to get revenge for my sister. He's like League of Assassins, because obviously he was in them, so he knows their style. Pretty cool. I feel like if Laurel Lance is going to come back, she's going to have to kill Damien Darhk in the past to make any sense of realisticness. So they fail to stop the bomb going off, so Rip Hunter sets up his backup plan, which is to scatter the Legends in different times in the past, but Heatwave stays behind because he wouldn't survive the time jump. So he does that. He sets the Wave Rider, booms into the atomic bomb, which kind of saves the day, I suppose. And then we get to see, then we get back to the present day, which is where Oliver, Nate Haywood, and Heatwave are trying to find the Legends. So they go to find all the Legends. Sarah's been like asylum kind of witch hunted because she's turned all people lesbians. Quite funny how they always turn into a lesbian. Ray Palmer's in Jurassic Park, kind of historical dinosaur lands. I mean, we see a dinosaur and no idea what it is. Stein and Jackson are in Old England. I think it's 871 year. They were kind of wizards, with Jackson having a mobile phone, which were obviously not around at that time. But my only issue here is they kind of got the Legends back in a blink. It's like so fast how they got the Legends back. Did no effort at all, really. I mean, there was a bit of a fight, but not really much. So right at the end, we get a pretty cool scene. We see that the Reverse Flash is working with Damien Dark, and he's the other part. Obviously, the part of Legion of Doom. Sorry, and obviously we seen Reverse Flash on the debut episode of Flashpoint. So obviously, when he runs away, he's running into the Legends of Tomorrow. So that was pretty cool. And right at the end, we meet the JS, Justice Society of America. So obviously, they're still in 1942. So I presume they're going to be in that timeline for a while. So the next episode is Justice Society of America. So we're going to see where they're based. So that's going to be quite cool. And the Legion of Doom say they're ready to move on to Phase 2. Obviously, Malcolm Merlyn and Captain Cold are in the team, in the Legion of Doom team, so they're obviously going to join that team at some point. My only problem with this is that they had a bit inconsistency where when Nate Haywood and Heatwave went to find the Legends, Oliver disappeared, but they were underwater. They didn't address him leaving, he just kind of vanished. I know he was just a kind of guest star in this episode, but it kind of bugged me. But overall, solid episode, really enjoyed it. It was a fun kind of laughable, kind of less serious kind of episode. Really looking forward to seeing GSA as Owlman, Stargirl. They did seem to look they looked better than they did in pictures, to be honest. Anyway guys, please like, subscribe, comments down below if I missed anything, or if you think I interpreted anything wrong. Watched you out, and I'll see you in another video. Peace.